a lot of drama this past week between Lindsey and her ex Daonte and Daonte's current girlfriend, Addy. I'm not sure where all the drama started. I know Addy's been in Lindsey's TikTok comments saying a few things. Lindsey decided to address her in a TikTok video, but we're going to go through all of that. But let's look at some of the most recent videos that Lindsey posted. Okay, so I'm in the middle of editing this video, and last night I was thinking more about this situation, and I think I figured out where all this drama started. I believe it started when Mary from Kiki and Kibbit, she posted a video talking about some updates, Love After Lockup related, and she shared a story post from Daonte's pregnant girlfriend where she said that she is going to start her cam girl journey, and you can find her on Chatterbait. And Lindsey actually came into the comments and left a few shocked emojis. Addy saw that comment, and since then she's been going back and forth with Lindsey in her TikTok comments. So she posts this video where it says, when you were on reality TV, so now everyone asks about your exes. When someone said in the comments, where's Daonte? And she said, I'm just kidding, guys, but I actually don't talk to any of my exes I was on Love After Lockup with. And someone's like, that's because you stalk him and his girlfriend. You can't let go. And she said, actually, I haven't blocked, and I don't even know her name. So this is her video of her responding to someone asking her where Daonte is. Then someone asked her where Blaine is, and then she said, now I know y'all messing with me. And then Addy came into the comments of one of her videos on TikTok, and she said, Daonte doesn't bring her up. He's done a couple interviews. Okay, so I can't remember exactly where Lindsey said it, but somewhere Lindsey was claiming that Daonte brings her up every chance he gets. And Addy said, Daonte doesn't bring her up. He's done a couple interviews for YouTube, and they'll ask about the girls that he was on the show with. He's more concerned about giving me and his baby a better life. And Lindsey said, you came for me twice, and I ignored you. But here you are on my page, so here you go, kid. And then let's go ahead and see what Lindsey had to say.
I've had it. Okay, fine. You want me to respond so bad. I will finally respond to you. I have not responded to you yet because you are literally my child's age. I'm not going to argue with a child. You are 3 years older than my teenage daughter. Okay? I'm not going to argue with a child. However, you have repeatedly posted me, talked about me, and now you have the audacity to bring your childish ass to my TikTok. Let me make something very, very clear. Daonte takes every occasion humanly possible to come and bring my name up. Every interview he can get, every time he can get a YouTube, a podcast to bring him up, the first thing he does is spit my name out of his mouth. It's the most annoying thing. And I know this to be true because Kiki and Kibbitz just did a video of the first 2 minutes of him and the 90-day fiance lady doing theirs. And one of the first things that comes out of his mouth is my freaking name, just like always. But you know what? I don't know. I don't care because I don't watch Daonte. I have Daonte blocked on all social media platforms and his number blocked because he kept trying to text me. So let me make it abundantly clear. I responded to a comment on my page. The response was to quite literally say nothing because I don't care. I do not want my name attached to Daonte. However, unfortunately for me, it is. Oh, it's so cringe. So you want to say that I am the reason that people are talking negative about you and Daonte. Sweetheart, the reason people are talking negative about you and Daonte is because you are 19, knocked up by a 40-year-old man, spreading your ass cheeks for money online. What do you think is wrong with that? Hello. It has nothing to do with me causing the negativity. You and Daonte have done that all by yourselves. So while you're over here talking about he's more concerned about giving you and his baby a better life, sweetheart, you do not have a better life. You are spreading your cheeks. You are spreading it where the baby is going to come out for money while living in a motel because you do not want to work a job and because Daonte has been kicked out and cannot live anywhere. You do not have a better life. You are hit. You are stuck. I don't want Daonte. Let's be honest. I don't even think you want Daonte, but you are locked in there for at least the next 18 years. Let me make it abundantly clear the last time. I don't want to talk about Daonte. I don't care about Daonte. And I damn sure don't care about you. So stay off my page, because now you finally got me to respond. If you're trying to get some followers, everybody follow Addy and add yourself to her OF so that she can pay for this baby some diapers. Jesus Christ, stay away from me. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Congratulations, you made me snap. I've had it. I've had it.
And then Addy came into the comments and she said, "Oh, look at Lindsey pressed over a parent child. I feel so honored." Now I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, It's All Me. You can use my discount code AMBER10 to save 10% off at checkout.
Your hair isn't the only thing that needs to be clean and moisturized. Your body does too, especially in between your legs and in your butt. And It's All Me All Good Body Wash. Make me sweat. Use some water. Put it on a rag, make me guala. Yes, God. Y'all know y'all want to guala with the girls. So look, right? Take y'all bald head and stinking selves to itsallme.store.
Then Addy started commenting under Lindsey's TikToks, and then Lindsey finally made that video responding to her. And Lindsey even said that in her TikTok comments. Someone said, "You literally said you don't talk about your exes or talk to them. Why is she so mad?" And Lindsey said, "I don't know, but she couldn't get me to respond until she came over into my comments." And then someone responded to Addy and said, "Stalk her much? Leave her alone. She doesn't want him." And Addy said, "Girl, focus on them dirty diaper kids." Out of all the insults we can say about people, we should not be going for people's kids. And then she said, "You're doing nothing. You're just bringing up her past." And Addy said, "Apparently I have a better life than you if you have time to comment on mine." And she said, "And I wanted you to address me, and I got the exact reaction I wanted out of you." And this was directed to Lindsey. And she said, "I was told that you also harassed Daonte's last girlfriend, Cece, especially when the rumor went around that she was pregnant. But if I'm such a child, you're responding to a child, basically." Then Addy said, "I mean, at least I won't be out of my kids' lives for 6+ years while serving a sentence for being a drug dealer and full-blown junkie. And apparently you do pay me attention to know so much about me." And Lindsey said, "Honey, as soon as you film one more of your peep shows with that baby in the same motel, CPS will be knocking on that door. You're headed down the wrong path at a very high speed." And Addy said, "CPS has to have a reason to knock on my door, love. I don't have any charges, don't use drugs, so the only thing you can say about me is that I was a dancer, that's it." Then someone said, "Oh man, not shaming a woman who has overcome her hard times." And Addy said, I mean, at least my child has a dad. Where's her daughter's dad?" And Lindsey said, "You're making such a fool of yourself." And Addy said, "So are you, because you're still arguing with me. I love this." Then Addy said, "I don't even follow Lindsey, but she comes across my For You page, and for the life of her, she can't keep Daonte out of her mouth. Ever since I got pregnant, she stuck her nose in our business." And so she came in the comments, and there's more comments we're going to cover too after this. But Addy said, "Well, at least my child has a dad. Where's her daughter's dad?" And Lindsey said, "If this was supposed to be some kind of insult, it failed. My daughter is thriving, not because of who's missing, but because of who's showing up. A child doesn't need a dad for the sake of having one. They need love, security, and a parent who puts them first. And I provide all that, no second parent required."
Shaming single moms isn't really going to get you anywhere. The fact that you keep bringing my child into the conversation honestly says far more about you than it ever is going to about me, and certainly more than it's going to be about my child. My child has nothing to do with the fact that her father isn't there for her. I can't control her father not being there for her. However, at the end of the day, the most important thing to me is that my child has a stable home, a happy home, and a healthy home. I'd much rather her have those things than have another person in her life that's not going to be good for her. So at the end of the day, like, that doesn't really say anything. And you're speaking real soon, because honey, you do not have a child yet. Your child is not even born. You're talking about somebody that you haven't been with for an entire year yet. You don't know that y'all are going to be together. You started talking to this man when you were 17 years old. This man is almost in his 40s, okay? I realize that you're a child, and that's why you feel like it is appropriate to speak on another child. But either you're going to be a woman and you're over here guzzling tequila and you're going to speak to me like a woman, or you're going to act like a child and you're going to keep speaking on my child. That's up to you. That's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with being a single mom, because as long as you're putting your kid first, that's what actually matters. Maybe you'll figure that out one day.
I don't think that's a good diss to say about the where's the dad. It's like walking down the hallway and bullying someone, be like, you don't have a dad. Your dad left for milk and never came back. That's a little insensitive.
To the scammers that hacked my Gmail account and used my Google Pay to make unauthorized purchases, screw you. Like, get a job. Also, who did you think I was, Bill freaking Gates? I'm a single mom. You tried to buy a bass boat on my credit card. Like, we got Lululemon money, not bass boat money. So they tried to buy a bass boat, a $4,000 Apple computer, one of those VR headset things, and 2 cell phones. First one was $1,900, and they finally got the second cell phone they tried for like right at $1,500. But here's the funniest thing. I don't know how people do like the scamming stuff, because that wasn't like my area of like criminal expertise. But I have the address that you sent the phone to. Like, I actually have that address. It's in Senatobia, Mississippi. I Google mapped your house. You have a really nice house. I feel like you shouldn't be scamming. You have a 2-car garage. I don't know. It's just weird.
And someone said, so you never stole anything before turning your life around? And she said, I stole a guy's truck once when he hadn't paid me what he owed me, but I gave it back when he paid me. Okay, and then Daonte responded, but he ended up deleting his video, but Lindsey does have a clip of his response. I didn't get to screen record it in time before he deleted it, because he only posted it and kept it up for not even 30 minutes before he decided to take it down. Because honestly, I just don't think it's worth to respond to every single thing. I know he has a right to respond, but not everything's worth responding to. And he ended up posting this on his stories, and I think he ended up taking this down shortly afterwards too. He said, ugh, man, I don't know what the app has been going on TikTok or wherever the app between my ex and current girlfriend, but this ish is starting to get ridiculous. I mean, Lord, all I do is make reels and work on my little cartoons, and I've been trying to stay quiet and out of the BS despite everything that comes and is thrown my way. And then I'll be the one pressed the second I say anything. But somebody's out here on their social media capping hard like a mother effer. So at this point, if that's how you want it, bet. Now it's my turn to speak. Then he made that video I mentioned that he ended up deleting shortly afterwards. And then Addy ended up posting on her Instagram stories, and she said her voice makes me sick. But y'all look at Lindsey, took the time out of her day to honor me on her TikTok and a whole video. Then she shared a picture of Lindsey and said, y'all, I'm having a little too much fun with this. I'm tickled. Then she shared a picture of Scott and said, imagine trying to argue with me, but you allowed this inside of you. And then she shared a picture of Blaine and said, or this. And I don't think Blaine's a bad looking guy. Her decision to get with Scott, though, was definitely questionable, but it was obvious that that was just strictly a money ploy. And I think they're probably going to be throwing shade at each other for the rest of their lives. So then Lindsey posted a clip of Daonte's response. She said, since Daonte responded directly to me, I'm responding directly back. And then she put a middle finger. And so here's Daonte talking.
Say to you, you need to check yourself, because you should tread lightly with me. Don't you ever in your life tell a rabbit-ass, fat-face-on-ass lie. Lindsey.
Okay, so this is in response to Addy saying Daonte doesn't bring her up. He's done a couple of interviews for YouTube. Lindsey took it straight to hell with her response. I can't play the song that's playing in the background, but it's the Kendrick Lamar song, Not Like Us, where Kendrick Lamar is accusing Drake of being, I can't say the word, but PEDO. You know, the people that have to sign on a registry every single month because they mess with kids. Well, that's what she's accusing Daonte of in this video. She puts Daonte's name as she's sitting here and lip syncing the song.
The young tender.
Okay, so this is actually my interview with Daonte and Addy when he first came out on the scene and let everyone know he was with her. And so this is a comment Addy left and said, okay, again, I'm 19. Who knows that my life won't be changed and turn around in my 30s? A grown woman in her 30s should be doing better than an 18, 19-year-old. So that's not an insult. I mean, that's true. You should start being able to settle down by your 30s.
How old are you? I'm way older than you, basically. So ain't even old enough to be watching Love After Lockup. You wouldn't have got in trouble for talking to me because age of consent where I live at is 16. And then after that, I didn't hear from her until like right before she graduated. I'm about to turn 18. I'm about to get married or grooming you. And that's what it's going to be because that's how society thinks. One thing that
So that was really chopped up. Some of what he said was cut out. But yeah, pretty much he tried to act like in the interview that she reached out when she was like 16. He claims that he saw how young she was and ignored her. And then she reached back out right before she turned 18. And he claims that he waited until she turned 18. Or it's like a few months after she turned 18 before he talked to her again. But I mean, still, it's not the best look. Addy said, of course, Lindsey Down syndrome. Oh no, you cannot be saying that. We cannot be saying that in 2025. Is continuing to F with me after I clearly left it alone. She is rattled. Then she said, and not only that, but violated her parole by showing people how to roll blunt. Okay, hang on a sec. And not only that, but she violated her parole by showing people how to roll blunts, knowing she wasn't supposed to be around any type of drugs or narcotics. Someone called 911. And I'm pretty sure what she's referring to here is I think it was either Blaine or one of Blaine's friends that she had Daonte get some weed for. And she was showing either Blaine or I can't remember who it was. It's either Blaine or his friend. After she got some weed from Daonte for them, she ended up showing them how to roll blunts. Okay, I just realized like half of this video, somehow my video, when I was reacting to the video, froze up, but it is what it is. At least you can hear me. Daonte ended up responding and he shared a lot of older receipts. He ended up going live and it was pretty lengthy, so I'm going to say that for a separate video because I don't want to make this video an hour long. So stay tuned to that, and I will be covering this last episode of Love During Lockup tonight. So let me know what you guys think about all this drama in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.